You are now listening to TuneIn Slice of Health by Chola MS General Insurance.
Beginning your strength training journey and are confused on how to go about it? Worry not. On the 7th episode of Slice of Health edition, we have Sonali Swami, a fitness coach, Asian's bodybuilding bronze medalist, and a TEDx speaker talking about strength training for beginners and how to go about it. The episode starts now.
Let me ask you a question. At what age do our bones and muscles in our bodies start to decline? Is it 40, 50, 60? No. You might be surprised to know that bone and muscle mass in both men and women begins to decline as early as around 30 years of age. Yes, that's right, 30. Hi, my name is Sonali Swami. I'm a fitness and lifestyle coach, an award-winning international bodybuilding athlete, a TEDx speaker, and a mom of 2 teenagers. You're listening to Tune In with Chola MS, and in this episode, I'll be talking about strength training. I will talk about why strength training is a key component of overall health and fitness for everyone, how to get started, and some of the do's and don'ts and best practices to follow. Before that, let me take you through my journey into the world of fitness. I was a regular homemaker, happily married with 2 kids. Post-pregnancy, like any other mom, I wanted to lose excess weight and regain strength. I was always passionate about dancing, so I joined group dance classes at the gym, and let me tell you, you won't believe it, that was the very first time that I was actually entering the gym at the age of 37. I was so passionate about it. I absolutely loved dancing that the management saw the potential in me and they encouraged me, to go ahead and do the certification and become a certified instructor, group fitness instructor with them. And that's exactly what I did. I became an instructor and I started taking these cardio dance sessions. One of the trainers at the gym asked me to do a weight training session. He said that you're doing so much of cardio, you must try a strength training session with me. And I said, okay. And I did just that. And I liked it so much that I immediately got hooked to it. The changes I saw in my fitness, strength, and stamina were simply amazing. And within a year, I built a great physique and participated in my first ever fitness competition in 2014 in Mumbai. I have to say this, I was competing against girls half my age and I was very nervous, very, very, very nervous. But to everyone's surprise, I was declared the winner. After that, I competed in several competitions, started representing our country in international competitions, and won a bronze medal for India in 2016 at the age of 39. Now, coming back to the topic of today's episode, as I mentioned in the beginning, our body's lean muscle mass naturally starts diminishing with age around the age of 30. This process is called sarcopenia. After age 30, you begin to lose as much as 3 to 5% of muscles per decade. And your body fat percentage will increase if you don't do anything to replace the lean muscle that you lose over time. Less muscle means greater weakness and less mobility, both of which may increase your risk of falls and fractures, apart from impacting your ability to perform your daily chores, your daily activities. But just because you lose muscle mass does not mean it is gone forever. That's what I want to emphasize upon. With strength training, we can not only preserve but also enhance our muscle mass at any age. I've just given you my example. I've just shared my story with you. I am now 46, going on 47, and have been doing strength training for almost, let's say, 7-9 years, I would say. And believe me not, I am in the best shape of my life ever. Of course, it takes a lot of hard work. It takes discipline, dedication, and a plan. But it's never too late to rebuild muscle and maintain it. A lot of people, especially women, ask me if it is okay for them to do strength training. Ladies, do not fear lifting weights. Similarly, many older people are hesitant to start strength training, and I would say it is never too late to start strength training. In fact, strength training in older people can help to reduce the signs and symptoms of, chronic conditions like arthritis or back pain, obesity, lifestyle diseases, heart disease, depression, diabetes. So whether you're, 70 or 17, strength training is for you. On my social media platform, I see so many women, in their 40s, 50s, and 60s getting inspired from me, and in turn inspiring their own family and friends to take up strength training to improve their quality of life. Okay, here's the thing: when it comes to strength training, you really don't need a fancy gym or fancy equipments. In fact, you really do not need a gym. Your body is sufficient to start with. Your body is a machine. You can start with doing body weight exercises at home. And as you progress, you can add resistant bands, free weights like dumbbells or kettlebells at home. All you need is consistency, determination, and a plan. It helps to have a structured plan in place as it keeps you on the track, and that's exactly what you want. A typical training program would include a set of exercises that target all the major muscle groups, and each exercise can be done for 3 to 4 sets and 12 to around 15 repetitions in each set. Just 2 to 3 workout sessions per week is more than enough to get you started. And you can focus on upper body workout on one day and lower body workout on the other day. And after you have established a routine, there are several ways to progress further. The easiest I would say, is to add more sets. Another way is to increase the weight or resistance slowly. It's very important to make sure that you have enough rest days in between to recover from your workouts. Also, be careful to listen to your body. I always emphasize on this. You know your body better than anybody else. So, listen to your body. If a strength training exercise causes some sort of pain, stop the exercise. Consider trying a lower weight or trying it again, and probably after a few days. Here's another important thing that I would like to mention before you start with anything new. If you're being introduced to something new, always try to find more about it. Try to learn more about it, the whys and the hows and the do's and the don'ts. So, important thing here when you're starting with strength training is to use proper technique, proper form to avoid injuries. And if you're a beginner, then it is better to work with a well qualified person trainer to help you set up a detailed and a structured plan, somebody who can supervise, especially with your initial workouts, to ensure you perform safely and in the best manner with the best form, proper form, and technique. And as you progress later, you can perform them on your own. In fact, I had also hired a trainer when I was starting, and um, I would listen to my trainer. It's extremely important, and I would ask questions. That's also another very important thing. You need to understand why you are performing a certain exercise, for what muscle group, how is it going to benefit you. And if you have some sort of a discomfort, please make sure that you have a connection with your trainer. So it's extremely important to listen to your trainer, but also understand why you're doing a certain exercise with the best form. That's going to help you later. Also, if you have a chronic condition, or if you're older than age 40 and you haven't been active recently, please check with your doctor first before beginning any strength training program or any new form of physical activity. Here's this thing, once you've incorporated strength training exercises into your fitness regime, you will see the changes. You will see the improvement in your strength over time. Remember, please remember this, consistency over a long time is what really makes the difference. So do not try to go all in straight away. Take it easy, take it slow, gradually build that strength, build that stamina. Take your time to build it. Start small. And specifically, this is specifically for the people who are recovering from COVID. Please do not rush back into heavy training immediately. And even if you're a beginner and you were down with COVID, I would suggest take it easy, give your body enough time and rest to recover from fatigue. I remember when I was down with COVID, along with my entire family, I felt like I took forever. I could not focus on my nutrition. Definitely, there was no working out. And I took nearly 1.5 months to get back to my very basics. So, where I used to lift, 10 kgs or 15 kgs, I started with 2 kgs. So, I took just baby steps, one step at a time. And when I wanted to stop, I just stopped. I would listen to my body. So it's very important. You will feel it initially. So even if you're working out for 10 minutes, that's absolutely fine. You really don't have to, keep this in your head that, oh, I was working for an hour and I was sweating this much and I was burning these many calories, looking at your smartwatch and trying to do just that post COVID. Please do not do that. That's really not advisable. Listen to your body. It's going to take some time. You will feel tired and exhausted and you won't have the same strength. So just take one day at a time. When we are talking about overall health and fitness, it is not just strength training, but your diet plays an equally important role. How you fuel your body matters a lot. So do not go for crash diets or fad diets. They do more harm than good. Instead, eat balanced, healthy, and nutritious foods. I make sure I'm eating all the macronutrients, my protein, good carbohydrates, complex carbs, healthy fats on a daily basis. So I go for whole food and reduce processed foods as much as possible. Also, I add a lot of seasonal fruits and veggies in my daily diet. It's important to have a sustainable diet and not a fad diet, something that you cannot continue, something that you cannot have for the rest of your life. It is okay to indulge in a piece of cake or a chocolate, but do it in moderation. Also, it's very important that we realize that along with physical health, our mental health is equally important. And especially during the current COVID situation where our normal lives have been disrupted, it is just so important to have a holistic approach, for your overall health and well being. It's just not about your physical health, it's about our mental health as well. A lot of people I talk to struggle with motivation. In fact, I get this question all the time, ma'am, how do you stay motivated? Now, though people start with full enthusiasm, but it fizzles away, after some time. And the key to long term success is to have a holistic approach, like I had mentioned earlier, towards health and fitness. If you do not enjoy lifting weights, it's highly unlikely you're going to continue for long. So instead, pick an activity that you genuinely enjoy. It could be running, yoga, kickboxing, dancing, or any sport, as long as you feel that you can follow it for the rest of your life. If walking is your thing, then make it a habit. I myself have been going for an early morning walk of 5 a.m. club that I run every single day. It's been years now, 7, 8 years now. You can actually follow my 5 a.m. club stories on my Instagram page. It's a simple activity, but it has inspired so many people to start getting up early in the morning. So I would say when you're talking about motivation, build habits. Build habits, work on your habits, and it will take time, but it'll happen. So don't look for motivation. Motivation may not be there every single day, 24/7. But if you build habits and be consistent, then you will see the change, then you will see the difference. So don't look for motivation, just build habits. And it starts small, as simple as 10-minute walk. So here's the thing that I want to tell every single one of you, men, women, kids, teenagers. Taking out time to take care of your health and fitness should not be optional. It should be as basic as, brushing your teeth or taking a bath, having your meal. And if you're thinking that it's too late for you to start strength training, then think again hard. If I can do it at the age of 46 with 2 teenage kids, and I'm only getting better, then anybody can do it. And if you still have doubts, then ask yourself this: can you take care of your loved ones if you yourself are not fit and healthy? That's all from my side. Thank you so much for listening. And you can follow me on Instagram, Sonali_Swami, to know more about all that I do. So stay fit, keep smiling, and stay healthy.